We're recording, Julia.
Okay, hi, this is Julia Ben, and this is a video for the Bio 166 ANP2 class, and this is the sheep kidney dissection. So let me just show you that I have a list of the structures that I'm going to try to identify, and that is all I have in front of me except for the kidney. So this right here is a sheep kidney, and first let me show you, this is like a bean-shaped organ, and the way to tell which way it was inside the body is when you hold it like this, the ureter just hangs naturally down, because if you flipped it over this way it kind of gets kinky, so then that's how we can tell that this is the way that it was actually inside the body. Right here, this little long string right here is actually the ureter, where the urine exits the kidney into the urinary bladder. And then these two structures over here are, I know that the renal artery is superior to the vein, so this must be the artery, and this is the vein. Now this fibrous outer connective tissue layer is called the renal capsule, and it surrounds the kidney and protects it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and make a longitudinal cut. So can you please zoom in? I'm going to go ahead and try to cut this in half longitudinally.
Uh-oh. We gotta point down more.
Or just fix it
Okay.
while I'm cutting. Okay, so here you can really see the renal capsule. Let me just take it off. This is the renal capsule. So let's see. Now right here in the middle, inside the kidney, you can see the two major regions. This lighter outer portion, lighter brown color, is called the renal cortex, and this is where most of the nephrons are located. Also, you could kind of see the striations a little bit here, and those are the interlobular arteries and vein that are located in the cortex layer. Now this darker portion over here is called the medulla, and this is where the renal pyramids are located. It's hard to tell on this little kidney, because this one is really small, but the renal pyramids are actually this cone-shaped, darker brown structures. Please ignore the dog in the background. But they're this cone-shaped, darker structures are called the renal pyramids, and they actually are what makes up the medulla. Now, in between the renal pyramids is some more cortical tissue, and it is called the renal columns. Like right here, I think you can see one of the renal columns, but they're located in between each one of the pyramids. So this is the basis of the pyramids, and this is what separates the cortex from the medulla, is the basis of the pyramids. This right here are the tips of the pyramids. And that is, at the tips of the pyramids is where the renal papilla is located. Now the renal papilla, if I could lift this up, if I could lift up one of the pyramids, right underneath the renal papilla is the minor...
Can't see.
Okay, is it zoomed in?
Yeah, it's zoomed in, but your finger is blocking it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Is this better?
Yes.
Okay, so right underneath the renal papilla is the minor calyces, and they drain into the major calyces. They actually connect, they merge together into the major calyces, so this would be minor calyx right underneath the renal papilla, and then when they merge together they make up major calyces. Now the major calyces then merge into this area of the kidney right here, which is called the renal pelvis, and through the renal pelvis the urine actually goes into the ureter. Now the renal sinus, it's hard to see here again, but it is filled with adipose tissue, and the renal pelvis, it pretty much surrounds the renal pelvis. So if I kind of move this back a little bit, then the renal sinus surrounds the renal pelvis right there. And also this little indentation area right here where the renal vein and the ureter exit the kidney is called the hilum. So just to sum it up, this lighter brown portion is the cortex, the darker brown portion is the medulla, and the urine goes from the tips of the renal pyramids, which are the papilla. It drains into the minor calyces. Through the minor calyces, the urine goes into the major calyces, which merge into this large chamber right here, which is called the renal pelvis. And through there, the urine goes into the ureter and then exits through the ureter into the urinary bladder. Can you zoom out, please? So this is it for my kidney dissection. I hope you liked it. Thanks. Bye. Did you turn it off, Walker?
I thought, oops.